My name is Falak Randerian, and I'm an educator, a parent coach, a trained life coach, and NLP practitioner. I work with children and parents. What is a parent coach, you may ask? A parent coach is a trained professional who is trained to help parents face their parenting struggles. They might be able to help you strategize, plan, make your own parenting goals, and then carve your own path and walk on that path on your parenting journey. That's a short, really short description of what a parent coach really is. If I talk about an ideal coaching session which we have, first we start with assessment of your goals, assessment of your needs and what really you're facing a problem with, and we come at goals, arrive at goals as a team. So these goals should be specific, they should be real, they should have a timeline attached to it, they should be practical, they should have a clear vision and a clear outcome, so that you should know where are you going clearly, and when you reach there, you should also be aware of that. We try and work with you on chalking out a strategy on various parenting problems that you might be facing. We introspect and then try to realign your goals and try to work on the strategies if it's not working for you. We also try to equip you with skills and tools that you practically need in day-to-day life. We try to empower you and assign tasks to you which will help you in your parenting journey in future. And we also monitor how you're working, what you're doing. We also assign you tasks, varied tasks, which you need to finish before we have the next session. So it will be a couple of weeks at least that you should align yourself with a coach. And I always say that we try because it's always a two-way partnership, coaching. And parent coach works with parents. I work with children as well. I work either in some cases with both the parents and in some cases with individual parents as well. It's always nice if there is a case where both parents are involved. It's always nice to work with both the parents because parenting is a team effort. And obviously I've worked with a lot of single parents as well. Now let's talk about what specifically can a parent coach help you with and how it will work. Let me tell you, we are no magicians. You will never see an instant result. If someone is promising you that, please stay very wary and stay away. But patience, perseverance, a lot of hard work, following up will give you results. So that's something that we can tell you. We help you cope up with your child or help your child cope up. So there are situations where children these days get into where parents feel helpless that they are not able to help the child. We help you with that. We help you sort out your problems, your specific problems. I truly, for one, believe that each parent has a different journey. So because we have customized programs, so we work with you for your family and help you sort out your issues. We also believe, another thing that I strongly believe is most parenting struggles or problems can be done away with if we try and understand the child's perspective. Easier said than done. Children's perspective is not very easy to understand because they don't think like us. They think very straightforward most of the time, and so understanding their perspective will lessen a lot of our problems, and we help you with that. We also personally believe that connecting with your child is a big part of parenting, and we try and help you do that. Behavioral problems in parents, in children, we work at that as well. Overall development of your parenting journey and crisis situations as well, especially during the pandemic or during a flood or any family tragedy, children go through a lot and parents don't understand how to deal with these situations, specifically where the child is concerned. So we also work on that front as well. These are just a few things that we do. So as beautiful and diverse your parenting journey is, our work is as beautiful and as diverse. Let's talk about how our sessions work. Now, sessions usually are 45 to 90 minutes long. And the initial sessions, especially initial 2 to 3 sessions, are a little longer because we try to come at goals, we try to understand your perspective, we try to understand your child better. We have some forms to fill, we have some agreements to sign and some formalities. Then we make you go through a bit of analysis to understand your perspective better. And then we start working at your journey. So, each session is close to around 45 minutes to 90 minutes. Due to the pandemic, right now I'm taking only online sessions, but eventually, once this is over, we will be having option of online or in person. We also have, every session has a gap of around a week to 15 days. So that's the gap between 2 sessions. And usually clients or even the coach at times, I don't reschedule my session because I'm very obsessed with being on time and everything. But it can happen, there can be an emergency. So usually there is a code of rescheduling the session as well. The sessions usually, the second session onwards, they start with checking on you, whether you did the tasks that were assigned on you, or how was your week, and were there any developments that happened, anything you would like to check or discuss with us. And then we move ahead. So it's a conversation, usually a two-way thing, but obviously most of the time the parent will have to do most of the talking because we ask a lot of questions, and some questions are very strong questions. So it will make you introspect and think, and then you'll have to answer. So yes, sessions can be around 45 to 90 minutes long. So usually, seeing on the past experience that I have had, my sessions usually with a client go to 6 or 7 minimum. So that takes around 1.5, 2 months, 3 months. But there have been clients who have had a longer association. There have been clients who've come back to me after having completed one cycle with a different set of problems. So the thing is, it really depends on how what your problems are and how you're moving ahead on that. There's an agreement that's signed. You sign a form. There's an agreement that happens. But post that, it's like we as coaches can tell you, obviously, that you might not need me any longer. But most of the time, it's the client who tells the coach that, okay, fine, I think I have reached where I have. And if I think differently, I have all the right to tell you, because it's a mutual relationship. So it comes to an end, a culmination, and both coach and the client knows that it's come to a culmination. So it's mutually decided. Obviously, when we start, we have a deadline in place. So the initial couple of sessions go in understanding you and your problems and working with you. It's only towards the end that you start getting results. And when you'll work on those continuously, will those results follow through. Right? So minimum 7 to 8, 6 to 7 sessions. Okay, so usually I prefer working with both the parents, and if it's a single parent, then obviously there is a single parent. In the first 2 sessions, I prefer if the child involved is there with the parent. That's a preference, because then I'll get his or her perspective as well. But later, we prefer the child not being there with the parent while the journey coaching is going on. When I work with children, again, it's the same thing. For children, I prefer parents being there at least in the initial 1 or 2 sessions, and then we request parents to sit outside and we talk to the child, because they'll open better when we talk to them, when we discuss, when we question them. So in case there is a a situation where you have to get your child, and it's something that we need to discuss, where we don't want the child to hear, we request the child to sit outside within the premises of our office, and then we discuss with the parents. So that's how usually it works. But initially we want both the parent and the child to be there in both cases. I usually work with parents of children between 0 to 13, and I work with children anywhere like 6 to 16, 17, 18 years, till the time they have the tag of a child attached to them. So that's it from us, and I'd look forward to hear from you. If you have any specific questions, if you want to book, or if you want to know about the booking, you can email me at connect@parentingwithfalak.in. Thank you so much, and happy parenting, you guys. Bye-bye.